Good evening, Betsy. It is Friday the 22nd of January. Before I start this video, I'd like to remind you that in your video you gave me free rein over the topic, so we're about to get weird and a little bit deep, and this is your fault. But firstly, today is Friday the 22nd of January. Ever since I've been pretty young, I've been kind of obsessed with dates. Like, I'm a very pattern, logical numbers person, and when something important happens to me, I remember the days very clearly. Interestingly, the 22nd of January is one of those days. It is in fact exactly 10 years ago today. No, it's 11 years. It is exactly 11 years ago today that I first watched a vlog on YouTube. This is a pretty weird thing to remember, I know, but when I was 12 I didn't really have much else going on. I was like, this is a cool new thing in my life. I'm going to document what day it started on. And I watched a video. I'm not going to link you to the video because the creator of the video turned out to not be great, not ideal. But let's just say it appealed to my 12-year-old sensibilities of hating things that were popular for no particular reason. Regarding your video yesterday, I hope the heart monitoring is going well, my dude. And that book is exactly what I meant. I meant non-fiction, or poetry, or news articles, comics, refrigerator poetry. All this kind of comes down to is pushing the definition of literature. And there's also plays and social media posts. I mean, tweets, I guess, kind of count as literature. It's all words. It's all printed, written words, speeches as well. But I don't know, I've always been pretty chill about the definition of art, and I guess literature is a sub-branch of that. And by always, I mean since I was about 14 or 15. I have this very distinct memory of being sat down in a GCSE music lesson. We'd just started the weird piece, because every music qualification that you do on like a holistic level has a weird piece. People of my age who did GCSE music will probably recognise Schoenberg's Peripety. It's, 20th century atonalist nightmare. It just sounds like someone punched an orchestra in the face. And we sat down in this lesson, we had a conversation about whether this really was music. Our teacher just sat us around a table and we had a conversation about this. This group of like 14 to 15-year-old girls, okay, in retrospect, not entirely girls, a group that seemed to be 14 to 15-year-old girls, the group who get the least say in society over what art is. And we got to have this discussion about what is art and what does it mean. Our teacher showed us like pictures of a bit of a toilet in a museum and was like, is this art? Is that allowed? And we kind of got to hash it out, and I think I remember the conclusion we kind of came to is that art is something that makes you feel something. And that doesn't have to be a good feeling. It can be confusion or anger or frustration or disdain. This still makes you feel something, I guess. Circling back to the start of the video, are YouTube videos art? Have they progressed to that point? Like, the vlog as an art form has evolved massively since 2010 when I first watched one, and even more since 2006 when they first started being a thing. There's a lot of questions. My question for you in the next video is either, what do you think is art, or what's your favourite art form? Do you enjoy music or visual art or poetry or novels or interpretive dance, or just YouTube videos or TikToks? You do really like your TikToks. Anyway, cool. It's late. Okay. I'll see you tomorrow and I'll speak to you on Monday.